Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 5-Minute Bitcoin, where we onboard the masses 5 minutes at a time so you don't have to. Ladies and gentlemen, this week we're just going to make some episodes pertaining to my personal life and my experiences with people in my day-to-day and how I interact with people. And I have a story for you about today. Recently, my house flooded due to a pipe break. So I'm doing some renovations. And today, a kid that was, I say kid, he was a young man, 22 years old. And he was working for one of the suppliers that I had ordered some cabinets and tile and some other fixtures from. Well, he delivered it on a truck today. And he had saw one of my cars, which happens to be a Porsche GT3 RS that I just got, and I got it because of Bitcoin. And then he came into the one of the affected areas, and he saw one of these. He saw one of these Bitcoin signs, and so he started inquiring. And he had mentioned that he had been into Bitcoin and was a victim of the Voyager exchange catastrophe. And he had gotten pennies on the dollar as a settlement. And so I told him about self-custody and how self-custody would have helped him avoid that issue. And so he hung out a little bit longer than he should have because he was at work. And he had other customers to deliver to, but he wanted to find out. And so he started asking questions about how I did it, how I self-custodied. And I went through some details with him. However, the way I self-custody is almost not available anymore and is kind of an archaic way to do it since I've been in this space. So I started thinking, and as he was, here at the house unloading the truck, I started to think about a process that would help this kid. And hopefully this process will help you, and that's what I want to talk about today. So, self-custody. For those of you who have watched the channel, I'm a proponent for self-custody. How do you do it? All right, well, step one, find an exchange that will sell you Bitcoin. And to this kid today, I use the example of Coinbase. Link to Coinbase down in the description. And I told him that he should consider going through the sign-up process of Coinbase, going through the KYC process that Coinbase requires, and, giving them his banking information, just like everybody has to do, and set up an account. And it's really not that difficult. And it may take, a couple of days, several days, and then you can start the process of purchasing Bitcoin through Coinbase. Now, there are going to be fees because that's how Coinbase operates, and that's how they run their business, and that's how they fund their program. So you're going to pay fees, and you're going to pay a premium. So you get your Coinbase account set up, and then as soon as they tell you that your funds are available for trading, you take your funds off of Coinbase and put your funds on a hardware wallet. And that the example that I gave this kid today, and you'll find my affiliate link down in the comments for the Keystone hardware wallet. It is awesome. It's easy to use. I like the the Ledger Nano S as in Sam, not the X as in X-ray, but the Ledger Nano S is in Sam. Some of you will know why. I prefer that basic unit of the Ledger Nano S. If you know why, leave your comment. So anyway, self-custody is king. Sign up for Coinbase. They're reputable. As soon as they release your funds to you, after they've checked out your KYC and your banking information, and the funds have been made available to your account, move your Bitcoin to your hardware wallet, and in this case, and in this example that I used today for this kid, Keystone. Link down in the description. You'll get 20% off if you use my affiliate link. And hodl for the long term. If you're 22 years old, don't even think about cashing out back into fiat. So with that being said, common sense should tell you, do not put anything into Bitcoin that you cannot stand to be without for forever. Don't go back to fiat there's no reason. There is offboards. There are Bitcoin-backed credit cards. There are companies that accept Bitcoin. Ferrari accepts Bitcoin. So if you get rich with Bitcoin and you want to buy a Ferrari, just pay with Bitcoin. Don't offboard out of Bitcoin back into fiat. Anyway, that's my thing today, ladies and gentlemen. If you got anything out of the video today, please consider clicking the thumbs up button, ticking that little subscribe tab, and the little bell. Ring the bell for future updates. My name is Frederick Mann. This is 5 Minute Bitcoin, and I'm going to remind you to dollar cost average, hodl, and self-custody your Bitcoin. God bless you.